What if I told you there is a plant so powerful it is named after the creator of the universe, and modern science just confirmed it can actually repair the physical proteins inside your brain? If you are a corporate professional drowning in brain fog, a student trying to crush exams, or a parent worried about your child's focus, you need to pay attention, because this ancient secret is the ultimate biohack for the human mind. This is Bacopa Monnieri, popularly known as Brahmi, and it is arguably the most famous gift Ayurveda has ever given to the world, because no other herb on earth can improve your intelligence naturally better than this. But here is the catch. Most people are using it completely wrong, and if you have a low heart rate or a sensitive stomach, taking this herb without the right strategy could be a massive mistake. Today we are breaking down the clinical research from Thailand and Australia that proves Brahmi doesn't just boost memory, it acts as a genetic shield against DNA damage and repairs misfolded proteins, which are the primary culprits behind Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Let's get into the meat of how this actually works. Brahmi is what Ayurveda calls a media rasana, which means it is a dedicated brain tonic that improves your coordination between your limbs, your tongue, and your brain. If you are struggling with concentration or feeling like your mental sharpness is slipping away, you have to understand the science of the protein repair. A breakthrough study by the Gujarat Forensic Sciences University found that Brahmi is incredibly effective at preventing the aggregation of proteins that lead to cognitive decline. But before you go out and buy a random bottle of capsules, we need to talk about the dosage and the preparations, because one size does not fit all. If you are an adult looking for that edge, the standard dose of fresh juice is 10 to 20 milliliters, while the powder version is usually 2 to 3 grams per day. If you prefer extract capsules, you are looking at 250 to 500 milligrams. But here is the professional secret that most creators miss: what you drink it with changes everything. This is called Anapanna. If you are a stressed out professional who can't sleep and has a racing mind, you are likely dealing with high vata and pitta. For you, the ultimate carrier is ghee or warm milk. Why? Because Brahmi is naturally a cooling herb, and when you combine it with the stabilizing fats of ghee, it calms your nervous system and builds your mental composure. You take this at night, about 15 minutes before food, and within weeks you will feel a massive shift in your focus. However, if you are a student who feels lazy, procrastinates, or deals with heavy brain fog, you need stimulation. In this case, you should take your Brahmi with a teaspoon of honey or a brain-stimulating tonic like Saraswatrishta. The honey is slightly hot in nature, ensuring the herb is absorbed and assimilated into your system quickly to wake up those cognitive centers. Now, if you are a parent, pay close attention. Brahmi is a game-changer for children with ADHD or speech development delays, but you should never just hand a child a capsule. For infants over 9 months, the tradition is to use just 3 drops of fresh juice. For kids under 5, Ayurvedic experts highly recommend Brahmi Grita, which is a medicated ghee that makes the herb much gentler on their developing systems. But we have to talk about the safety shield, because there are non-negotiable side effects you must know. If you have a naturally low heart rate, a condition called bradycardia, you must avoid Brahmi. Because it is a powerful nerve tonic that can slow things down, it might make your heart rate drop even further. Also, if you have a sensitive stomach or suffer from ulcers, the bitter nature of Brahmi might irritate your lining. The fix? Always take it with ghee to coat the stomach and prevent that acidity. And here is the biggest trap people fall into. They go to the store and buy something labeled Brahmi, but it's actually Gotu Kola, also known as Mandukapani. While Gotu Kola is great, it's not the same thing. Brahmi, or Bacopa Monnieri, is the superior choice for raw memory and intelligence. Gotu Kola is better if you are highly sensitive to heat, because it doesn't increase pitta as much. If you want the real brain-building power, make sure the botanical name on the back of your bottle says Bacopa Monnieri. But what if you want to take it to the absolute next level? This is the ultimate brain stack. None of these sources covered this in depth, but when you combine Brahmi with ashwagandha and shankapushpi, you create a triple threat for your nervous system. While Brahmi repairs the proteins and builds the intelligence, ashwagandha provides the physical strength and immunity, and shankapushpi acts as the ultimate memory stabilizer. This combination is the gold standard for treating depression, anxiety, and even chronic fatigue. If you are dealing with digital burnout or the constant distraction of modern life, Brahmi is your way out. It isn't just about passing a test or finishing a project, it's about protecting your brain from the damage of the modern world. Start with a small dose, watch your heart rate, and choose the right carrier. Whether it is milk for the Pitta types or honey for the Kapha types, this herb of grace is waiting to unlock a version of your mind you haven't seen in years. Use it wisely, follow the ancient protocols, and watch your mental fog disappear forever. If you found this helpful, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, drop your thoughts in the comments, and follow for more powerful insights.